Here we go.
And we are back.
Other levels.
Levels
good.
Levels is
audio
good.
two. The two audio.
Yo,
Got
check
a
it,
brother
check
in
it, check
his
it.
name
Let's.
is Big Wimp.
Yo, who's watching already? Yo, who's number one viewer? Yeah, I'm ready, man. Who's the number one viewer here?
Yo, we on the air?
Oh, we are on the air.
It's
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the 10th episode of the Guru Talk.
Number 10.
As you can see, we switched it up. Y'all wanted the living room. We back in the living room.
So we in the living
We
room.
back in the living room, baby.
With
We
no
back in
drink.
the living room. So
Started.
this is where it all started. We
This is
took
where it
it back.
all started.
All we
Now
missing
we got
is the
the couch.
features right now.
The
We
what?
just don't got the features. That's all we
Oh,
missing.
Features ain't here
Dominoes,
yet.
yeah,
We ain't got
Dominoes.
those yet.
Yeah, Janice,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Who's that?
Wilfredo, Lisa. What's up,
But-
Melissa? I'm shouting out the viewers, man.
Oh, okay. But as always, where we start the show, always we introduce everybody on the set. Right here to my right first,
Hova.
The God.
second,
Will.
Big Unk.
Omar, the asshole.
and yours truly. I missed last week, but I'm back this week, Mr. Miggs. First and foremost, thank everybody for tuning in. I would like to ask everyone that's watching to please share this, put it on your timeline. This way it helps us out and obviously gets our views to where they need to be for us to do big and better things in this world of TV. So before we continue, I want to go ahead and touch on the sponsors and then we'll move into the show. First and foremost, our first sponsor, Major League Photographers. It's an apparel that was designed for photographers to demonstrate their love for the art of photography. You can follow us on Instagram, Major League Photographers, and on Facebook, Major League Photographers. Second, we have
Prestige Audio Video, specializing in all commercial residential projects, audio video projects, you know, designs, finishes, whatever you need.
So listen, I just want to add to this prestige, right? If you need a TV installed in your apartment, if you need a surround sound installed in your apartment, if you need cameras installed in your house, wherever it is, your apartment, Omar, the asshole, is the man to go to.
Yeah.
He is the best at what he does.
The guru.
even-
The guru.
the
of
guru.
Even if
electronics.
you need some
LA, bring
some
it back
pictures
to-
hung up, some pictures hung up,
Whatever.
some mirrors.
Yeah, Omar,
You know what
Omar
I'm
got
saying?
it.
And the
I
reason,
do
listen,
this.
the reason we just did that is because Omar's advertisement is terrible.
Yes.
I don't-
He's
I
like
don't-
audio visual this. Like
He
what,
said that
what do
shit
you
was
do
zip.
there?
I listen.
But
the
he
way
is good at what he
the
does.
way
I
he,
know
the
he's
way
very
he
good
said
at
that
this
shit, I
electronic
would
game.
not want to hire him to do shit in my
No,
house.
listen, if I
Yo,
know
that's
audio
funny,
visual
right?
is-
Because I've been telling Migs here to finish the damn thing, and he hasn't put
It's
it up
already
the way-
done. I haven't sent it to LA.
They're
My
asking,
bad.
what's your fee? What's your fee? That's what
He
they're
gonna,
asking.
hey Sarah, he gonna send you down your inbox. He gonna inbox you that.
Yeah.
No, seriously, everyone on this couch, we've gone to Omar for everything. Like, he is the guru. Trust me, he'll make your house look brand new.
My
Like $1
Bose
million.
system is official tissue.
Check out his site. If you see the site, you'll see his work.
Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
what is it again? Shout out your
Omar,
site. Prestige
Yeah,
what?
prestigeav.nyc.
Omar ain't touched shit in my house yet.
Yeah, because I ain't
So
have
you had that bullshit setup already done
Yeah,
before,
he had this- he had a
before we
bullshit
met you.
setup. Come on, we're not gonna pick on Tommy.
About your week.
Up on
Tell him
Tommy.
about your week, dog.
my week.
Yeah, how was your week?
My week's been good, man.
All right, Unk, next. yeah.
How's your week?
Yo, everybody week been good, right? Skip
Oh,
the
yeah,
week.
we all
Skip the
good.
week.
Yeah, we all
You
good.
good?
I had a good week. It was, I mean, work is work.
Everybody went to work. Thank God.
I did.
Everybody
Work
got
is
a
work.
job.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Well,
You
we
ain't go
don't,
to
we don't know
Ain't
where you
nobody
work.
sitting
Why
in
you
their
ain't go to
house
work?
thinking about
I was at
what they
Yankee
gonna
Stadium.
do.
5 days this whole week.
Every game.
Yo, nobody cares.
Oh, you went to every game?
Every game.
Tommy. I'm telling you, it's Tommy.
Nobody
Tommy.
cares.
Yeah, I know Martin.
kids. That's
this,
it.
This is Tommy.
That's it.
We don't know what he
That's
does.
it. You don't
We're
work.
still trying to figure that out.
You don't
He
work.
wears a suit. I mean, his uniform.
I'm gonna
you
be
know?
a chief for Halloween. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be
Yo.
a chief for Halloween.
Listen, if you just joining in, please share this. Please share.
for Halloween?
Share. So, we had numerous topics that came up this week. We're going to open it up with the one topic that we were discussing earlier today. I think that topic came up, I want to say today. And actually, they were chiming in on it right now a little earlier. So we'll touch on that. And the question is, if you have a co-parenting relationship with a parent, and in the process you become involved with somebody else, should you tell your you know, the father, whoever it is, the mother of your child, your ex, about your new relationship. So I pose that to you guys. If you have, let's say, your son, right? And let's say your son's mother gets involved with someone else, do you want to know about that?
First, I want to say why, but then at the same token, I just need to make sure dude is going to be good around my son. So yeah, I do need to know, but not for anything more than that.
Right.
You know, and also he needs to know he has a daddy. You know, not just a father, but a dad. And you don't need to chastise my son. You don't need to go this far, because I will tell my son, if he is living in the household, if he's living there, if they're just dating, it's not that serious. But if he's moving in, living in the household, then my son does have to give him the respect because he lives in that household. But anything further than that, he's got a mother, and my phone is right there.
Well, I mean, I think that's where the lines get a little blurred, right? Like, if it's, cause no, seriously, like if let's say if your kid's mother, because we all men, right? So at the end of the day,
I think we've all dealt with it, right?
if your kid's mother ends up being with someone who she's with, and she's officially with him, like this is basically the kid's stepdad. Even though like we are still in the picture, I mean, it has to come to the point where, I mean, he has to have some say so, right? Because he lives in that house, and he's with this child every single day.
Right.
And if the child steps out of line, he can't call you every time he needs to reprimand your
I
child.
understand that. I totally understand that. And he has a mother there. Now, my son, I'm going to be the one to tell my son, you got to give this man the respect. That's mommy's husband, mommy's man, whatever it is. You give him that respect. You don't give him a reason to have to come out of pocket with you. I don't mind the conversation as long as it's supervised by the mother. I don't mind that at all. Now, once it gets further than that, if there has to come down to some sort of pow or something, anything, oh, that's not your place.
Well, of course, yeah. I don't think he should be putting hands on the child.
Yeah, but some dudes think that's okay.
I mean, listen, I experienced it, right? And you know that, Unc.
Right.
And I kind of, the way I approached it was more or less like just letting him know who I was, making sure that he had my number, and saying, listen, if you need to have a conversation about something that my child's doing, and you feel like you can't have a conversation with his mother, then you reach out to me.
Exactly.
But by no means are you to put hands on my child.
Claro.
By no means are you to step out with my child, because then that means that you and I have to have a different conversation.
Right.
And I think when you lay down that groundwork and you sort of put that out there, the lines should be clear. The lines of communication should be clear, because you've made know that you exist and what your position is in the whole situation.
Exactly.
Now, if it's somebody she's dating, I don't think I care enough about. But if
even
this
an
is
issue.
somebody significant in her life, and this is somebody that obviously is going to play a factor in my child's life, then I need to meet you. I need to understand, or you need to see my eyes to understand where I'm coming from.
Omar, how you feel about this though? Cause you over there.
Yeah, you got a lot of sound effects.
Listen, I was just looking at myself in the little.
Oh, you was
monitor
admiring
there.
yourself.
You're admiring
what
your
I'm saying.
beauty?
But going back to the question here at hand, you do gotta approach the other person, the other whatever. In my case, it would be a male, unless it's a female, it'd be kind of cool, but whatever. Yo, so now
So you okay with another female
With
putting
another
hands?
female?
Well, either way, you still gotta approach it. You know what I'm saying, and let the person know, like, yo, listen. At the end of the day,
So if she's a she-man,
you don't have to play daddy. In the situation, you don't gotta play daddy, and this is why I give my little sound effects, because it all comes down to, like, when you a father, and I'm talking to the camera, when you a father and you involved in your child's life, there should be no reason why another male should play daddy. And you lay that down in the beginning. You lay it down. Yo, listen, I don't care, you with the kid's mom, my kid's mom, it's cool. That's But those kids are my kids.
Exactly.
I'm their father. You
Exactly.
don't got to play daddy here.
At all.
There's no daddy role that you have to play. Now, the only thing that I would expect is for you to show them what it is to be a man. In my presence, in my absence, I should say, because I'm not around. Show them what it is to be a man. Don't be walking around. I got daughters. Don't be walking around with no shirt on when I don't do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you. I'm kind of I'm confused right now. This motherfucker speaking knowledge right
Like,
now.
this
We haven't heard this side of Omar, right?
That's it.
Wait,
Yo,
listen, I gotta sit up for this
I
one.
didn't even know this shit existed.
Like, I'm stuck on stupid.
No,
man.
He
Yo,
parked the
keep
asshole.
talking.
Yeah, yeah.
I lived it. You know what I'm saying? I lived it.
I think we
You know, you gotta approach the person. Yo, listen, I'm their father. You don't have to be a father role to my kids because they have their father.
Just play your part.
See,
Play your position. Show them what it is to be a man in my absence. Not a father. I'm the father. But what it is to be a man. Show them what it is, a man.
what I'm gonna say is, in all of this comes with timing, and I think that's what we're addressing is the timing. Yeah, that conversation has to happen, but
There's a process.
What I'm saying is this: if she meets somebody, and it's just something that's just starting off, I don't need to know about it. I need to, you know, when I need to know about it, I need to know about it when my son or my daughter is now gonna begin to be exposed to this individual because things are getting serious. I think at that point the conversation happens. So anything pre it becoming
But
serious, I don't need to
I
know
thought
that.
the question was, you know, if they introduce somebody.
no.
So if
Should
they
the
introduce
conversation-
somebody, if she introduced some dude that she's dating, she's a thot. She probably got you on child support.
There you are.
He
understand?
came back. He
He's
came
back,
back.
he's
He's
She
back.
probably
He's
got you on
back.
child support. She's a thot. But she shouldn't be introducing you to a dude that she's dating a week later, 2 weeks
Nah,
later.
you right. You right.
I agree
This is-
10,000%.
The question is based on the assumption that she is actually looking for something serious, or he or she is looking for something serious.
But here's the thing these days, and I think it's fair to say, you know, there's a lot of women out there that look for serious relationships, day in and day out. The problem is you got a lot of men out there that
They
are playing
always need
games.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So there's dudes out there that'll paint the picture for the woman like it's all gravy and dandy,
yes, sir.
right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the woman gets caught up into her feelings and her emotion. Kids now start getting introduced, and next thing you know, money peels.
He's done.
See, I got a problem with that.
And then some.
See, I
Yeah,
got a
because
problem with
all
that.
they want to do is, you know what I'm saying? Once they get the beef,
Who
that's
gets-
it.
Who gets the beef?
I don't get it.
Yeah,
The
you
woman-
lost me.
Once the woman get the beef,
Who's giving the beef and who's getting the beef?
Yeah, you said that
Man.
backwards.
whatever.
You fucked up.
Whatever.
But all right.
I know what
so
she's
let me-
trying to
let
say.
me
You know
flip
what
it.
I'm trying
Let
to
me
say,
flip
right?
it. I know we all men here, but let me flip it. So how many women have you dealt with that has met your children, I guess? Will be the other side, right?
One,
Because
my current woman.
as men, we tend
Shout out, Jody.
Yeah, but you
Yo,
know what?
I ain't
Hold
even gonna
up.
shop.
See, Rodney's saying we bugging because when you're a grown ass man, the only thing that matters is being there for your child, not in her business. But you're not in her business because my thing is this: if the dude is involved with her and your child is around that kid,
it is your
yeah, I want to know who the fuck this
around
dude
that
is.
guy.
Exactly.
I'm not in her
Exactly.
business. I'm in my child's business because now this dude is exposed to my child, and I want to know who he is. I want to know his background. I want to know where he's coming from. You can't trust anybody these days.
No,
Listen,
you can't.
The guy's in your space to some extent. 'Cause
Listen,
he's around your child.
I'm not gonna sit there and interrogate you.
No, it's not
I'm
about
not
that
gonna
though. It's not about
you. I don't need to
interrogating.
know where you from.
Oh.
I don't need to know where you been. The only thing I'm letting you know is that I'm their father. My kids are gonna be around you. The only thing I expect for you to do is show them what it is to be a man and give them their
Nah, you
respect.
right.
And that's it.
He said baby mom moves on and that's it. I get it. Baby mom can move on.
And also the
once
the
again,
woman or the father
But-
gotta put that respect into play as well.
this goes back to what Unc said in the beginning. This has nothing to do with her and her life and what she's doing and how she moved on. That shit is irrelevant. I think it's fair to say we've all moved on from ours and we're not looking to go back, period.
Kick
Done.
rocks.
I don't give a shit, but guess what? Those kids, they're my responsibility
That's
too.
it. They gonna be
And,
there
and the
before
same
you,
way
after you.
she is looking out for their best interest, I'm looking out for their best interest too. And I'm gonna be honest, if you got kids and they live with their mother and the mother's involved with a dude and you have not asked questions as to who this dude is or what, then you might want to fucking reevaluate that shit because you don't know who the hell's who these days, period.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit, especially when it comes to men, like, and daughters. Like, you got a daughter and another man is in their life, like, you have to know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hear too many stories about certain things that happen with little girls and like random men. Like you need to be
That
involved.
shit is
as a
out of
father.
control
Like,
these
it's out of
days,
control.
man.
Big time.
It's out of
So,
control.
It's not about they can mind your business. That's your baby moms. You moved on. No, like once there's kids involved, those kids are always your business. And whoever's around, you need to know about that
All day.
So,
And once your child starts mentioning names, then you really know, wait a minute. My son is talking about this dude. So he is a pertinent figure here. Listen, make the phone call.
Yeah.
How you doing? What's going on? First of all, let me establish some real conversational boundaries real quick so you don't think I'm trying to go too crazy here. I understand you're seeing someone. Happy for you. Great. My son is now talking about this man a great deal. How big is the involvement? And you guys have been going out, doing a lot of things, this, that, and the other. What does he do for a living? What's his background? Like, what do we know about him? Because my son is around him. And it's true what nephew's saying. I need to know this information because at the end of the day, the only thing I need you to do is be a male figure when I'm not there.
In my absence.
In
that's
my
it.
absence. That's it. No more, no less. Other than that, the checks are coming in. I'm doing everything else.
But real talk though, I think that if whoever you were in a relationship with, if you laid that groundwork before you left, or if you both had that understanding, I don't think I'm hoping that she.
Before you left.
Well, I mean, obviously, at some point you're gonna walk away from the relationship.
You can't lay
You're
that
gonna
down
walk away
before
from the
you-
relationship.
Listen,
You're gonna have a conversation. You
before
gotta
I
be.
left- Before I left, they told me they would never put me on child support, nigga. You understand me?
Here we
You
go.
There we go.
I'm telling you, you can't lay nothing down before you leave.
No, listen. At some
That's
point,
all pillow talk.
Oh, keep paying your
Anyway,
fucking child support, bro.
Yeah.
So whatever. All right, this question. Let's just end this question. We're all in agreement, right?
Yeah, we all agree. We all agree. I think we all
need
come
to
to the
know
same
when it
common
comes
thing.
to
I need
a
to know
serious
if it's
relationship,
serious.
We all need to know.
Who's in
We
our
have-
kid's
we have
life.
to have that conversation.
For sure.
All right. Next question.
Nah, listen, before we move on to the next topic, I do want to say this, yo. Prayers for Puerto Rico.
Much prayers.
Before we move on, there's been a lot going on. There's been a lot being said. There's just been a lot taking place right now with Puerto Rico. My family personally was affected. My aunt lost her whole house. My uncle lost his roof. It hit home, and so we're doing what we can to help our family. And again, there's so many stories going around. There's so many things being said. I think right now we need to put them in prayer. And if you can go out there and donate, definitely donate and help. But find something legitimate to go out there and donate, because a lot of these things, I think a lot of people have heard that these donations are not making it to PR through just some random, donation sites or whatever. So definitely do your research and look that up and donate and help the cause. I posted something on Facebook the other day, and a lot of people got upset, but a lot of people going into the messenger and they sending a little ribbon saying support and support Puerto Rico by passing this ribbon. I'm not sending a fucking chain letter because that shit is not helping the island.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I get what y'all saying, I get it, but I just don't see the logic in it. So, if you really want to help and donate, there's a couple of legitimate places out there to donate. They need our help. Somebody here posted, actually, one of my old supervisors just got on here, and he brings up a good point. There was a ship that I served on. It's an LHD in the Navy. We do beach landings, produce 200,000 gallons of water per day, have 600 hospital beds present on the boat. We carry landing craft utility that commute different type of equipment and can carry 200 people. And the question is, why aren't they there yet? We have 5 of those ships that are out of Virginia, and why are they not there? And then again, there's a lot of questions out there. I don't know the logistics. There's a lot of good points that people are bringing up. Listen, I ask everybody and I urge everybody out there to pray for Puerto Rico, especially if we have families out there. Just keep them in your prayers and really hope we can get through this quick and recover fast.
And anything you can donate is good, even if it's just $1. It doesn't matter. It comes in value. Just make sure you try to help something. Just put it out there, please, please.
All right, so with that said, next topic.
You the man.
What's the one you want to talk? Omar brought some S&M shit up on the chat.
You want to bring that one up?
Listen,
Y'all wanna bring up the
S&M,
I
we
gotta
gonna
turn
talk
the hat
about.
around for this one.
Yeah,
That
turn
was
it back
crazy.
around because this guy right here decided
I
he
don't
wanted
know
to talk
nothing,
about
man.
S&M.
I just put it
Yeah,
up. That's it.
Yeah, oh, what is it?
Yo, did we get feedback?
No,
Yeah, we
what?
did. Rodney said he likes toys.
Right.
He likes toys. Everybody should like toys.
But he said he shares them.
Yeah, I think he
Does
tried.
Does he clean them at least before he
I think he
shares
tried
them?
them.
Like, yo, you know what
He
I'm saying?
said.
My man Rodney sharing toys. Does he clean them? You boil these things before you give them out?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said he's sharing the toys.
He's sharing toys. Like, yo, you gonna call over and be like, hey, you know, I got this dodo over here.
I got this toy I just used. It was awesome. You want to hold it there? Hold it there, Hope. I got you. Anyway,
Oh,
well,
man.
so Omar, pose your question, man.
Yo, what was it?
The S&M question. I
Oh,
don't know what it
who's
was.
into S&M, man? And what is S&M to you viewers? You know, because Jose was over here telling me something about Satanism and
I didn't say
mechanics.
Satanism. I said
Satanism.
sadist.
Satanism.
Hey, I get you what.
And Moses is
We'll leave that question lingering out there. Listen, if you went to S&M, call in 516-945-9099. We're gonna talk about the one where they said if you're going out on a date and you out with your girl, and let's just say your girl gets you get into a fight and your girl tries to jump in.
that video though.
That video was classic.
Do you prefer that your girl mind her business? And if it's you getting your ass beat, you just take the ass beating and keep it moving, or you want your girl to jump in as well?
Listen, I
mean, it doesn't-
We in this
I
together.
can speak for the whole
We in this
team.
together.
It depends on
We
the
in
number.
this-
Nah, mind your business.
We in this together.
Mind your business.
Listen, I'll tell you in a minute.
Wait,
Grab the keys to the
what's
car
the
and wait for
numbers?
me in the car. Because
What's
the last
the
thing,
numbers?
the last thing
What's
I
the numbers? What's the
I don't
numbers?
care.
What's the numbers?
Hold on, we got a caller.
We got a caller.
How do we answer this?
If
Man?
I can answer this call, it'd be perfect.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? The Guru Talk. What's your name?
Yo, my peoples, man. What's good?
Yo, Rodney, what's up,
Oh,
man?
he's back.
Man, hold on, man. Let me introduce myself the right way right now, okay?
Oh shit.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright. This is a special shout out to Janice and Sarah. JTP is in the building, you heard? Y'all know the name, y'all know the fame. I'm the one and only Panther, aka Chuleta, aka 24. And I'm on a live show right now with the fellas from the
Yo,
Guru
what
Talk.
are you
Y'all
talking
heard?
Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
You
Yo?
been planning this
He's
shit
trying
all
to take
week.
our show.
What are you talking
This shit
about?
all week.
Let me, yo, check this out, man. I said that if a female has toys, yo, I don't care if she wants a Cracker Jack laying up on her ass, she gets it. You feel me? I didn't say I play with them myself. Come on, guys. Y'all killing me over here.
Yo,
You talking about you sharing.
Hey, listen, I read it, and it said that you share toys.
Hey, I'm saying if a woman has toys, she wants to use toys, then yo, I'm gonna use it on her like whatever's yours. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you didn't
Ain't nothing wrong
elaborate
with
that. It looked like.
Yeah.
Oh.
The understanding I had was that you were using them with them.
Yeah, I thought you was getting the
That's what
business,
I
my
said.
G.
Yo, listen, let me go live right now. Get live with the fellas. So, yo, mad respect for what you guys do. Again, big shout out to all of you guys, man, because it ain't nothing fun without you guys getting live.
Yo,
Okay?
Rodney.
Yeah.
Yo, next time you call in, that long ass fucking intro, bro. That shit gotta go,
Right
dog.
now, yo.
Yo,
You
that's
sound
just how
like
to
you've
do
been
that,
writing that
kid.
since Wednesday.
He said you
Nah, listen. In respect to what you guys, was talking about the topics and stuff like that. You know what I mean? On some real, some real shit. It's a lot of things that's touched. What you guys saying about, woman moving on with the next child, with the next man, and being around the kid. I just feel, listen. When I broke up with my baby moms, she had the next man that come into her life. I just shook the nigga's hand and said, listen, you know what I mean? Just do right by her. And, when it comes to my kid, hey.
Fuck her. That's why you
my
not
son has
with
a
her.
stepfather.
Like, yo, you not with her.
No,
You
but my
should've
thing,
been like, yo, do
my
right
son-
by her.
my
Like,
son-
yo, nigga, send her through a wall. I don't care. Don't do it in front of my kid.
No, listen, like I said, in respect that, I'm saying as a man, we got to grow up from that childish mentality as far as thinking like, oh, you can't be around my kid or whatever. Who is this man around my kid? Because, when she moves on, she moves forward, there's going to be a man in her life.
Yeah,
and
but
there's
it,
going to be a man.
but that's
it
fine.
don't
man in
hurt.
her child's life.
That's
Listen,
fine.
it don't
She should
hurt.
move on.
Yeah, it don't hurt. Yeah, she gonna move on, but it don't hurt to ask, who is this person?
I want to know who's around my
It's,
son.
that's if you have
All
that.
right, I agree with you.
If you're co-parenting and you have that relationship and that communication, you do it. If you have that problem where you don't have it, then I get it. She's not gonna answer the question if you ask
Well,
it.
here's the difference. Here's the difference between a woman and a child. A woman is going to introduce you to her new man and just wants you guys to just be friends. A woman who's going against her ex, like trying to do that, with all due respect, and I don't want to bring up this child support shit, but wants to try to fuck a man over,
Fuck child
all of a
support.
sudden don't want to don't want him to be a part of his child's life, then there's like a different confrontation with them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's a toss-up, you know?
I got
Because a
you.
good woman's not going to be like, oh, you know, not going to introduce you to the guy that she's with. You know, she knows that she wants that child, this man's going to be around the child's life. So she's going to introduce, listen, this is such and such, whatever, you know, this is my baby's father, you know what I mean, the father of my kids. And then right there, you guys got to just respect each other as men. And that's it, you know?
Nah, definitely.
That happened to me.
Yo, Ronnie, we hear you,
It
man.
happened to me.
Definitely. Yo, but definitely. But thanks for calling in. Definitely, always we love your insight on the situation. Always a pleasure to have you on the Guru Talk, my guy. And yeah,
Oh, of course.
Keep them comments coming in, brother. All right, keep doing your thing.
Yo, keep
All right, brother, yo,
keep
again,
S&M
God bless
alive,
you guys.
heard?
Yo, Rodney.
Yeah,
Rodney.
yeah.
Yo, is that the same as yesterday?
Say that again?
My dude.
Oh, yo, mad respect, man. All right,
All
fellas?
right, later.
Later.
All right.
Yo,
All right, so yo, listen.
What was that question?
I don't even know. Yo, listen. Back to the fighting thing. A lot of people say, yo, if my man is fighting, I'm jumping in. But I'm gonna be honest.
It
If I
depends
get
on
involved
numbers.
in a situation and I'm with you, don't jump in.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, just don't.
The
jump
last
in.
thing you want to see is somebody putting hands on your girl.
Yeah.
Or getting hit with
Listen,
a case
listen.
of beers.
Let me put it this way: if you
If I'm fighting
right.
a man and a woman, my lady's
Of
jumping
course,
in.
that's
That's
different.
different.
That's
Although-
If I'm
different.
fighting two dudes,
Oh, 3 dudes.
well, 3 dudes, the third one
Nah.
got to hit like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? If the third one hit like a bitch,
I'm
I take my
gonna ask
chance.
y'all a question now. I'm gonna take it real crazy, real quick. Right? Now let's say you get into an altercation with a dude, right? And then his woman try to swing on you.
That's different.
Oh, my lady got
punch
a
her in
2
the
piece.
face.
My lady got
Thank
a
you.
2-piece.
No.
You smacking
If
her?
I'm with my girl, she better step up.
no, if you're not with your girl though.
If I'm by myself,
Yeah, you by yourself.
You by yourself.
You fighting some guy,
You with a
his
dude.
girl slapped
his
you.
girl starts jumping on you.
I'm clocking her.
I mean,
She hit me, I'm busting her.
it's gonna take a lot for me not to hit her. But if she's punching me in my face and swinging
Exactly.
me,
All right, you gonna hit her. You trying
I'm
to
a-
make the.
He trying to make a PG.
Yeah, you trying to.
No, but straight up
Keep
though,
her out
I'm
of it.
gonna
Keep
keep
her
it
out of
100 though. I'm
Yo,
gonna pound
you-
his ass out because
You gonna hit the girl?
Yeah.
If what?
We family.
If the
You
dude's
know,
girl
we
is
family.
hitting on you.
If
Like,
you
hitting
knuckling up with son,
I'm gonna tell you something.
bang, you
If
knocking her.
if I'm fighting,
Yes
and,
or no?
and the girl hit me, I'm gonna be like, yo, Mag, get that, Mags.
No, you by
no,
yourself.
no.
You
Well,
don't
I'm
have
by
you don't
myself.
have no
By
girl on
yourself.
your team.
You're not with your girl.
by yourself.
You're
You
by yourself.
I'm blacking out.
Exactly.
I'm blacking out.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
He
I'm
punched her on
blacking
her
He
face.
clocking her.
Yo, I'm gonna give you a MMA 180 backhand. Wow.
Good night, Gus. Good night.
Listen,
Night, night.
I don't listen.
listen.
Well, listen. When it comes to
I don't-
war, that's war right there.
I
I'm
don't
fighting.
shoot. I don't suplex.
I don't care,
Exactly.
right? Because like saying, listen, right? Migs in the service.
I suplex.
There's
chicks.
women too with
That's
guns,
why-
right?
that's why I be
You
telling-
think another man ain't trying to shoot her if
Yeah.
he on the opposing side?
It's
Yeah.
about your safety. You could
Especially
catch
when
a
they
plate.
find out that they got a boat
You
buoy.
could catch a plate
Oh,
behind the
the
head,
boat
a chair behind your
I
head.
don't talk about that.
leave
Shit.
the boat boy shit
Shit
alone.
alone, B.
So
Mike's back today.
Anyway, but on the flip side, anyway, the original question. Let me reel this in. real quick.
Cecilia, where you at?
And this is why we tell y'all women not to jump in if niggas is fighting.
Because they can
Because
start off
you
with that
get-
boat
you-
boy
You
shit.
gave us the serious Uncle Fester look right now.
Listen,
Like,
if you my lady,
Wait,
if you
wait.
my lady,
Listen.
wait, listen,
But you missed something though.
One
You
at a
gotta-
time.
the
One at a
buoy,
time.
the buoy. I get it. It's all about the buoy. It's all about. I get it.
It goes up and down, up and down.
Jesus.
Y'all
Let's
missing
leave the
this
buoy
right now.
out.
Look
Yo,
at Mike's
listen,
face
listen,
right now.
listen,
Look at
listen.
his
We're not
face.
gonna talk about none with the Navy. We're gonna leave that
Why
shit.
though?
What are you talking about?
No,
What is there to talk about?
Wait,
What
wait,
y'all
wait.
want to know?
No, nothing. Wait. No.
What y'all want to know?
Wait. Nothing.
One at a time.
Fuck y'all
Can I
wanna
just
know,
talk? The
man?
reason why I brought it up, I'm just saying is, if you go on a war and you fighting whoever you fighting, they're gonna have women on their side, and you're gonna tell me you're not gonna shoot a woman if she's pointing a gun at you. No,
That's a
you-
different. That's a different.
Survival though.
It's the same thing.
Nah,
if I'm
it's
out here
not.
fighting and a girl's ready to pound me out
Man.
or hit me with a bottle
Exactly.
or for her man because
Exactly.
she's trying to jump in for
Yeah,
her
but my
man,
when
I'm
you
knocking
at-
her out.
When you at war, there's rules of engagement. When you out there in the street, ain't no rules of engagement. You punching her because you want to
Survival.
No,
I'm punching her so
listen,
she
no.
don't hit me with something
You,
while
I'm
I'm not
punching her because
looking.
she's threatening my life.
If I'm duking it out with dude, I could catch something in the side of the head.
So
from
so
her.
starting
Bang.
with you want your girl to jump in?
No, she shouldn't jump in.
All right, you
wait, but
jumping
make
in?
it
If
clear
it's
though.
another female, yes.
You
Yeah.
you
If it's another female.
yes
Yes.
you
She's not jumping in. I'll take care of it.
yeah
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I'm
jump
saying.
in.
Like, yo, even if it's another female, I'm backhanded
if I'm getting my
anybody.
ass whipped, I'm gonna get it whipped gracefully. Just call the cops and an ambulance if it's bad.
We getting this
Listen,
nigga.
But I mean,
my
you think about it.
If
What
it's
it-
two- if
all
it's
right,
two
so
dudes,
now hold on a
don't get
minute.
in.
Hold on.
Pick up
If
the
you
jack.
getting your ass beat by 2-3 dudes, right?
No, that's different though. If
I
I'm
got,
fighting
is
two,
she
three-
jumping in?
No.
Alright, so that's what we
I'm talking
talking
about there's
No.
a female involved,
Right.
and I'm fighting, and the other female gets
Yeah, but
involved.
now,
My lady better step
yeah, of
up.
course, but it's not a what if. If you getting your ass beat by dudes,
No.
you want your girl to jump in.
No, she used to get on the phone and call one of y'all.
911. Yeah,
Now,
we'll
what if
call
you
up.
get your
Yeah.
Call
ass
it one of
beat by
y'all
one dude?
motherfuckers, B. You know what I'm saying?
I might be getting beat up by one guy.
What if you getting beat up by one
Then
dude?
you might need help. You might need help.
She better jump in to stop it.
You better hit
You
that
might need
nigga with
help.
a brick.
Yo, hang it up if that's happening.
Yo, that's happening.
Yo, you
Yeah.
getting beat up by one
If
dude.
you getting washed by one dude, yeah, you got issues.
yeah,
yo.
you need to you need to go practice taekwondo.
Just forget about it.
Head
It's
to
a
the
wrap.
gym.
Word.
Go to
It's
the
a wrap.
gym.
Yo, next fucking question.
All right, so the other one that came up that it was addressing a lot of is porn. Somebody asked,
Back to porn?
what? Nah, it was. Would you be upset if your man watched porn, or would you be upset if your woman watched porn?
I think we touched on that
No,
last
we
week,
did
no?
touch on
Yeah,
that.
but it came up this week and it drew a lot of insight. You gotta remember, a lot of people weren't watching us back before, so some questions are gonna be repeating. So is it a problem? Is porn a problem?
No, both be.
Porn shouldn't be a problem, right? It shouldn't be a problem,
Right.
unless you on a boat with a bunch of dudes. That it should be law.
Yo,
you know what I'm
niggas,
saying?
y'all
On a
dicks,
boat with a whole bunch of dudes. You shouldn't be watching.
I'm fucking.
Yo, listen to me.
No.
Stick
real,
to the
real
question,
talk,
bro.
Real talk, though. Real talk. All right, real talk.
Motherfucker.
It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be a problem unless you're in jail.
Yo, listen, porn, man. In a relationship, you have a problem with it?
If my lady likes it, I'm with it.
But what if you like?
What if
it
your
and
lady?
she's not
What if you
into it?
walk in and you catch her watching it without you?
I'm cool with that. As long as ain't nothing motherfucking in the bed, we good.
All right, you good?
I'm good with it. I don't see an issue.
good?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good with it.
Yeah,
I'm
we know. We know.
I'm
Hova
joking.
good.
I'm
We
joking.
know Hova good. Hey,
This nigga making
Hova
porn.
fucking.
He's making them.
Hova's like Hova all it.
We should have just skipped him.
I don't give a fuck, yo.
Yo, but can
I
we
watch
get a
that shit
caller? Can we
myself,
get a
so.
caller
Not
about
for
this
nothing.
porn thing?
Sometimes yeah, that's good for your lady because she, instead of her stepping out, or instead of going to say like some sex club, put it on in the house.
Ronnie said
that's what
they
she
make
do.
porn together. Ronnie done pay with, you probably made porn with every chick you cheated
Nah,
on.
listen though, listen. On the
As long
flip,
as
on
you
the
use
flip
them
side, though,
toys.
on the flip side, there are some men out there who are overly obsessed with porn,
Yes.
which can become a problem for their lady, cause
And their dick.
No, it's true.
Elaborate.
It's true.
Huh? Apparently, in the question, in the answers, you know, it's a problem with your penis. You know what I'm saying? You start going fucking limp.
What
You go
that-
ham?
Yeah.
No, yo, I saw this.
You saw it?
on TV. They were talking about it, and what it is that because the man,
Masturbation.
because of that.
because the man and the woman mentally, they interpret that this is how the sexuality is supposed to be. So if your partner isn't doing it the way that you're mentally conditioning yourself and watching
Then your
TV,
hand is.
and the way your hand is, then all of a sudden it becomes a wrap.
Yeah, I know. I feel that seriously because people watch porn and it's totally out of the box of what they have at home, right? Like if they watch some girl.
Because you know where to get the person know how to get themselves to
Listen,
the climax quick.
if you gotta watching porn, and this girl going ham, whatever on the porn, and your girl can't do what she do, like she's falling short from what your expectations are.
But
Hands
communication.
down.
Because remember way back we used to talk about communication? You should be able to tell your lady, yo, listen, I saw this shit on TV. I want you to try this with me. Can we do this? Why should she tell you no? As long as
She shouldn't.
Nah, but you got this woman out there with restrictions, B.
No,
There's just women out, and I'm gonna be honest. A lot of women they get like that, especially like after a child when they start getting that insecurity. They just don't want to do certain positions. They just don't like the way their body look. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the lights off.
put them in the gym.
Yeah, but
I mean, that
that's-
shit don't always work,
But
man.
that's why every day I'm gonna let you
Don't
know how
eat no
beautiful
rice.
you are. You know, there has to be a method to whatever you going on. You
Yo,
supposed to tell your lady every day
Janice says she
anyway.
like watching massage porn, amateur porn, the
I love the
realistic
massage
shit.
ones.
Well, that massage porn.
Or a
that's-
massage one,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I go get a
Massage porn?
massage and forget
Yeah.
it. I'll be thinking all
that's
kind of shit.
Oh,
I'm like,
well,
if
we
this
know
could
what
turn
to
me
get you
over
a
right
massage. We know
now.
what to get you for your birthday now.
Get him a massage.
Get him a massage.
Yeah, I'll be thinking all kind of shit.
He's super
Yeah, so
He's
you're.
super hype right now.
I'm hype. I love
The
massages.
vein is coming.
Yo, that shit, as soon as he
So
started
listen,
talking
we
about
got
that,
people
massage,
saying that
Once you-
porn is not a problem unless they get addicted. You know what I'm saying?
I
And that's
agree.
what I'm referring to.
Yeah, some
Exactly.
guys are infatuated with that shit though.
They caught.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
talking
wrong
about a
with
$1
porn,
billion
yo.
industry.
No, it is, though. And it's been around forever.
We got a
We
caller.
got a caller.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello.
Silent.
All right, they hung up. All right, they hung up. Hey, if you try calling, call us
Enganchado.
back.
Yo, what star 6ix9ine that, man?
Oh,
Back
69.
to the old school.
All right, so here was another topic that came up was the jealousy one. If you with somebody and you've already had time invested with this person, and after years they become jealous, overly jealous, do you change your do you change your way of being
No.
to accommodate that?
No,
So what do
you
you
shouldn't
do?
change shit.
Oh.
If they can't expect you the way you are,
Okay.
that's
You
it.
touched the
You know
button.
what I'm saying?
You touched the button.
That's it.
But hold
So
on,
what are you
hold
gonna
on.
do?
So you know, you ask them that.
It's time invested.
No, don't ask me that. You want me to change? No.
I'm asking you because I'm fucking asking the question.
No, but I'm saying I'm giving you like if you was my woman.
Oh, so we're role playing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Now,
that's gonna be
let's
real
say-
right now.
let's
This
say
is
Mike is my
live.
woman
This
right
is
now.
live.
You know, Mike didn't bring the wig today.
I got the panda.
He got the pen. He got the pen.
Wait,
So
wait,
you know what I'm
wait,
saying? You
role-play.
ask me to change, you're dead wrong. There's no change gonna happen.
Why?
For what?
You gotta.
If
There's-
we
there's
already
time
come,
invested.
You gotta learn how to adapt.
we've
sometimes.
already come this
You gotta
all
learn
this
how to
way,
adapt to some
and
people.
now all of a sudden you want me to change, and my question is, for what?
Well, where in the 2 years? Let's say, it's
And
time
where
frame,
and
where did you get insecure?
Where did the problem come about?
But yeah, I mean, I think it stems from somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Insecurity stems from somewhere. It's something she's doing different that he feels some kind of way, or it's something he's doing different that she feels some kind of way. I don't think it comes out of nowhere. Like if you don't get dressed up every day, makeup on if you don't do that on a regular basis, and all of a sudden you switch up,
Something's not right.
like I gotta question that. Like hold
But
on,
sometimes in your growth, things change. Like
Yeah,
you
no,
can go
but
from
growth
where,
is one thing, but when you start seeing things that are out of the ordinary, you gotta question that.
what do you mean, physically?
I
Besides
mean,
mentally?
no, it could be anything.
Anything.
If your girl never went out after work and she come home to you, whatever it is, any kind of switch up in the pattern, and you've been with her for years now.
Right.
But once the pattern switches up any kind of way,
Yeah, you got to
question that.
throw up
Vice
a red
versa,
flag.
too.
But that doesn't mean you automatically jump off the ship and you get
No,
jealous.
no, of course
You
not.
know,
But
it's just
but
questions.
you gotta have the conversation. Though.
Nah, but you
bring
gotta
that
have
up.
real
You do.
conversation.
Yeah, you gotta bring
real
that up.
conversation.
You do.
It's not just questions. You know what I'm saying? Like what some people fail to realize, they ask a lot of questions, right? But they give no insight
To where the questions
to
come
where the question is coming from. Like, yo, talk to me, and you'll get your answer. You don't even gotta ask the question. Just talk. Like, yo, listen. If you want to ask me a question, you're gonna be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Well, I'm gonna answer, nothing's wrong with me. But if you just talk to me and be like, yo, listen, you know, my day's been like this and like that and like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get some. You gotta spark some type of conversation.
No, I get what
Is that how
you're
you
saying.
really feel?
My man, I could really talk. I talk how I
No.
really feel, man. I don't talk how no fucking. This ain't no fucking show.
Oh, it's not a show.
It's not a show.
It's not a show, people.
This is not a show. We're just sitting somewhere.
Nah, this ain't a show. I'm talking facts here. I came on this because I just want to express.
Tell them
my-
how you
I'm
feel.
gonna be honest. Like he said, I'm gonna address the issue for sure. Why are we getting to this? Why all of a sudden are we changing it up? Why all of a sudden the things I used to do before now make you jealous? I'm gonna want to know that.
Where
Well,
did
if
the
you've
insecurity
always
happen?
done it,
Right.
if you've always done it, then
Yeah, if you're a creature of habit and you're doing things and you haven't broken your pattern, then I don't see a reason
That's
to
what
question
I'm saying.
it.
Then you
but if you
address
break
it.
that pattern and she says to you, you know, all of a sudden you walking out of the house doing things differently, you're coming late.
Like if I left the house in gray sweats for 4 or 5 years already, and all of a sudden I leave in gray sweats, but why you wearing those?
Yeah,
Bro, you
that-
free balling.
Yeah, but that don't mean that you're fucking around. Though.
It don't mean that.
Don't mean that.
No,
But-
but that's different though. That's
But what I'm
different.
saying is when the jealousy gets to the point where you can't do shit now because of that, then and it's an issue.
But it stems from somewhere though.
But I got you. You
but it
address
could
it. You address it, and then to an extent, you kind of appease that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you do have time invested. You're not just gonna walk away. I don't give a fuck how hard he want to act about. Fuck that bitch. I'm out. Motherfucker, you gonna buckle because you got 14 years invested and you're not walking the fuck out.
And not for nothing, some people hide who they really are, and then it comes out later, and that could be another issue because
Like,
if you sitting there, if you've been this insecure person, but you've been playing it in the back seat, now you feel like you got enough time on the books where you can sit there and be like, yo, fuck that, this is who I am now.
Or you gonna step out and
you gonna
show
step
your
out.
Nah,
colors.
Janice
true
made a
colors.
good point. She said, but maybe you fell off by making her feel secure too. Maybe you fell off in making her feel secure too. Insecure probably is what she meant, but
Barry White.
I guess.
But how did you make them feel insecure?
Well, some guys.
I
could
mean,
do that, though, right?
men can
Men-
affect that in a woman.
Yeah.
Men can
We have
affect
our
that.
moments.
No,
Men-
we do.
We
but
have our
we,
moments.
we can stop looking at our girls the same way we used to look at them, and it makes them feel some kind of way, which might make
But
them.
you know what? Honestly,
switch
I
up.
think that is normal.
Hey,
It's
hold
normal
up. Before we
for you
continue,
to-
hold the thought. Hey, listen up. If you watching the show, please
Call it
share
up.
this. No, please share
And
this.
share it.
Please share this on your page. It'll help us a lot. Thank you. Back to you. What we
All right,
saying?
yeah. Yo, it's normal.
No, but for real, share this shit. Nah, go ahead.
It's normal. It's normal for you in the beginning. Like I think we said numerous times already. When you in a relationship in the beginning, everything is good.
It's a
You
honeymoon.
want to see her. You tell her how good she look. You know how beautiful she is. You know how her smile is always gorgeous. And then after you've been with her for 2-3 years, you not telling her the same thing every day.
So
It's
then-
normal.
So, all right. So I guess my question is, why does it change then?
Well, that's just human nature. The same way you get tired of driving the same car. I mean, the car isn't giving you any type of emotion back. You know what I'm saying?
So
Any
then,
type
what's the
of
point
feeling.
of a relationship?
But it's just our nature, and everybody's nature is you get tired of shit.
So what's the point of a relationship then? Like, how do you make a relationship last that it doesn't become that?
You know what I want to say to that?
What?
Ask somebody that's been in a relationship for that long. Ask somebody who's been in a relationship for 50 years. Because nowadays, relationships don't even last more than 6-7 years. 10 years tops.
And you want to know something? I did ask somebody. It's funny you said it because I did. And the first thing they told me was, being that we're both givers to each other, we don't, in the process of receiving, we never got caught up in any of it. They have their fights. They have their disagreements. But they're constantly looking for each other as far as bettering. Constantly. So being that they're constantly trying to do this together, stuff like that didn't come up. Other than the normal, sometimes you get on my nerves. I don't want to see you. Your breath stinks today more than usual. But they're constantly giving to each other.
Bruh stinks. Fuck. That's it.
I mean, listen, you guys know I was in a 22-year relationship, and I mean, with everything, it's change, and you learn how to adapt to the person. The person learns to adapt to you. You figure out who they are. They figure out who you are. But you gotta work at it.
Let's see what people said. Diane Pinero said, but you have to invest every day. Nancy Acevedo said it's about being present. Yesenia Placencia said, I feel in a relationship there are different stages. It's up to the couple to maintain it.
Exactly.
Carmen Perez said maybe you stop showing her the way you feel about her and you got her thinking that you out there with someone else.
I guess one key word that we haven't said sometimes is sacrifices too, because you got to give a little bit to get something back.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
can't always expect for that person to give, and you're not willing to sacrifice.
That's true.
Now, how much are you supposed to give?
I mean, you get.
I mean, and a
There's no scale.
I mean, if you putting a
Because
limit to how much you're gonna give, then that's the fucking first issue.
Yeah, you
No,
got bigger
there
issues.
Then you
is
don't
no
have a
issue.
relationship.
That's the first
I
issue.
think
If
in a
you're
relationship-
scaling it, then it's the first issue. I mean,
You got to scale it some type of way.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Because why is it all built on your change?
No,
It-
but
no
you-
one's
no,
trying.
no, it's
No one's.
what
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
give and
you're
take.
doing this for each other.
It's give and take. Oh,
If you're doing this for each other, then there is no scale.
For a relationship to work, I think you both got to be given 100%,
Right.
point blank.
Maggie
And if
said.
you're scaling it, then that's a problem. It's true. It's a problem.
Maggie said relationships are always a work in progress. You will always be at different stages, and there's compromising to be made. Communication is key. True. Absolutely.
if you ask me, you got to go at it 120. So on your bad day, you still at 100.
That makes a lot of sense.
Guru. Dr. Wiz.
Next fucking
Dr.
question.
Wiz.
Now you don't want to hear it. See how you get at me?
I didn't say nothing. I just said next question.
Yeah,
He wants to scale shit. That's what
Yeah,
I
man.
don't. Yo, I scale everything, man. I scale everything.
we know.
Yo, what y'all spoke about last week? What
Speaking
was
of
that?
jealousy, though, real quick. Though.
Oh, we bringing that back.
So, it was just no. This all stemmed from jealousy, right? So we have a caller.
Mega.
Speaking of jealousy,
Hello.
Hello. Guru Talk. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Marley from Gainesville, Florida.
Marley. What up, Marley?
What up,
Marley,
Mark?
Marley, you smoking some ganja, Marley?
Hey guys,
What up?
Talk to us,
you
Marley.
ready?
Yeah.
We ready?
Okay,
What's
yes.
up?
So I was in a 14-year relationship,
Oh, you did it big.
and after a while, he always had a reason to stray. I was always the loyal one, always the. So that there's, when I started to change on him,
It was a
that's
problem.
when he found it a problem.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: when did you start noticing the change? Because it wasn't just at 14 years. This happened way before the 14th year.
And what made you change? Was it because of him stepping out, or was it just because you felt it was time for you to come out?
Marley?
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 Marley, you
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
listen to
here.
us through the phone.
Sorry,
baby.
it's like breaking up.
When
You
I
have a
said
service,
Marley,
Marley?
you got Marley, what you got? Metro PCS?
hey, easy with the Metro piece of shit.
Metro piece of shit.
No, go ahead.
Marley, you
No,
there?
I'm at the street. That's why. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, now it wasn't just at that point where it became too much. When did you start noticing way earlier in the change in your ex-man?
See, in the beginning, he was always the one that wanted to be like in a relationship and stuff. And then after a while, maybe a year, 2 years, he just felt like he needed to venture out.
Okay, now.
And then what happened? What happened? What happened
You
the
said
next 12 years?
Better, you said 14 years, correct?
Right.
Now, when did you start learning to love yourself and say, wait a minute, I deserve more, and you're not who I thought you were? When did you decide you were going to step out and
Just
just...
clicked on her.
After the first, I got pregnant with my first daughter really soon, maybe like 6 months into the relationship. So I'm the type that wanted to work it out. I wanted to see where it would go. He wasn't the type to want to stick around. So every time, every now and then we try to work it out. And he wasn't the one that wanted to kind of like stick by it.
So in that sense, and I don't mean to come out of
I-
left field, he wasn't the problem because he was who he was. I needed you. I needed you to sit there and say, wait a minute, I'm the mother. I need to make sure that my child sees me as this strong individual, and I need to kick him to the curb because he probably would have been a better father outside the house than a father and a husband in the home.
Real talk.
Well, the thing is that after a while, he changed. And he wanted to, again, he wanted to be in that relationship, and I wasn't into it.
So
2 years later?
you got me confused. So if he wasn't,
Yeah,
he
14
wanted,
years,
he
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
get in. You wasn't into it. So, but you still kept him around. Why? And please don't say because of the baby, because a child doesn't keep a family together.
Omar.
You probably got this nigga on child support, right?
Yo, man.
How you slam the water?
Yo, David calling
Marley,
man.
Marley, no. You're gonna answer this question.
No, man.
No, don't do it.
Leave it alone, man.
All right, guys, my phone is dying.
Yeah, all right. Have a good
Thank
one.
you for calling in,
Yeah,
Mark.
David calling
Yo,
in.
get him off child support if he's involved.
Yo, listen. He had a few boat buoys. The guy.
I'm gonna tell you something. What happened was that he met her. He banged her.
Uh-huh.
She came up pregnant. He didn't pull out fast enough.
And
And then
lost
she wanted a relationship,
he did it.
which is in her nature to want that, because women are what? Master
Nurturers.
nurturers, right?
Master nurturer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, She wanted this, but he didn't want this.
Oh, another caller.
And this caller just cut me off.
plugged in
She's
the
calling
phone.
us
That's
back.
her calling back. She plugged in her phone.
That's him calling us now.
Yeah, you on the Guru Talk. What's your name and number? What's your name and number?
Yo, what up? This is Orlando. This is my cousin Landy, man.
Yo,
What up?
What up, fellas? What up, fellas? Hey,
What
yo,
up, what
listen,
up?
talking about shorty that just called, man. If dude wanted to stay behind, she should have just let him watch more porn.
Rock out, fam.
Yeah, man.
You should let her watch
You don't
porn,
think so,
right?
man? Y'all don't think so, man? Maybe he would have been chilling in the crib instead of being outside, man.
It'd have been alright. I think
right.
it'd have been alright.
You want?
Yo.
It'd have been alright. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late, Lando.
Let me drop some here that somebody said at work. They said if they ever legalize prostitution, marriages would last longer.
Yeah.
And I thought about that. I said, wait a minute. Think about it.
It's true in Asia. You don't hear about divorces out in Asia.
If they were,
It's not legal.
How about in Las
It's not
Vegas?
legal. It's not legal over there, bro.
Las Vegas
sounds like
is,
it's
pro-
legal.
is legal, right?
Prostitution was legal. I'll be rich.
It's
Word,
not
word,
called
word.
prostitution.
but
Yo, we will make money with this, huh?
yeah.
Yo, Landy, you into S&M?
What the fuck?
What happened?
Yo, Landy, he said, "Are you into S&M?"
Lonnie, don't answer that.
Nah, man.
Yo, what is S&M? I'm confused.
They don't
Yeah,
masochism.
I don't know. You talking about a whole different company right there, boy.
That's a whole different company.
Yo.
That's a whole different company. Yo, man, but they been calling in, man, for sure, man. Good
Yeah,
luck.
no problem,
Good
man. I
luck,
love
good
y'all,
luck.
man. I'm watching y'all right now.
Yo, you
Appreciate it, my
Yo,
brother.
share it.
Somebody else is calling.
Who calling me?
Yo, listen, man. We're gonna y'all want to address this boat bullshit, man. Let's get it out of the way.
Yo, hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
No, hang up. Next call.
Hang on.
Yo, so listen, I do want to address
No, we
the
gotta-
boat
we
boot.
gotta talk
The
about
boat
the boat
boot. Yeah, we
boot
got to talk about the boat boot
he
thing.
wasn't here last week, and we went in on Cecilia.
It's true. We went on Celia. So, Mike,
right.
talk about it,
Now you can
Mike.
speak to it.
All right, what do you want to know?
What's the real with this
Yeah,
boat
can you
buoy
give us
shit?
the
What's the
inside with the
deal?
boat buoy.
In the last 5 minutes, real quick.
Listen,
the
I'm gonna
down
be
and
honest.
dirty.
with you. I'm not gonna give you the down and dirty.
So this ain't
So
real.
then,
This ain't
I
real.
want
Alright,
I
I
want to
don't
know
wanna-
what it is. You want the
All right,
boat?
listen. If you want to know what it is, I will come off this screen and I will tell you gladly. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna sit here and tell you what goes on in the boat. You want to know what happened on the boat? You should have joined the fucking Navy, yo. You should have went on the boat, went
Oh,
to
yeah?
sea.
You see how you
That's it. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what we do on the
Tell us
ship.
something. At least something. Let us
That's that
live with
bullshit
You want to know something? We travel a lot.
something.
All right.
That's it.
And
That's
they
it.
watch a lot of
This
So
is the
everybody
first
has
time
sex.
you've ever been generic. You do
It's-
understand that?
Listen.
Oh, so how about do men have men buoys? Like, does that gay shit happen?
No.
that
No?
you know of.
Why not?
Why they got?
that
They
happens more
have,
in
they have gay
hotels.
pride in the Navy.
In
They have a gay
hotels?
pride week in the Navy or whatever.
Nah. Don't start making shit up, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
No. Don't start making shit up.
Yo, I'm telling
Mike,
you. I
Mike,
was
Mike.
told
Don't
that
start
that,
making
that they
shit up.
Mike, you're not
so
gay?
so
But shit,
so
you was
gays are
told-
not represented in the military. They're not,
No, listen. There are gays in the military.
and they're not represented. Or they
No,
are.
Do you like
there
them?
is no specific day for them in the military to recognize them. No,
They don't.
no, they don't.
Hello?
So that been misinformed.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing? Guru Talk. Are you gay?
Thank you for calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jackie, Mike's sister.
Oh, what's up, Jack? Whatever you do, don't say I didn't call you for something. Don't put me on blast.
Yeah, you got 2
No,
minutes.
I won't.
Is it a birthday
I'm
or
just
something?
really just calling to say I love you and I miss you, and I hope you guys. I mean, you guys are doing a great job. I enjoy watching it,
Thank you.
but it was good
Thank
to
you.
have you back.
All right, thank you, little sis. I love you.
Thank you, fam. Hope to
Love
meet you
you.
one day.
All right. Yeah, so again, I'm really not gonna sit here. I think Cecilia
All right, so
kind
you're not gonna
of said a little
elaborate
too
on
much.
the boat
But
So it's
It's all right. So Mike had a boat boot at some point for sure. There's no way Mike ain't having a boat boot.
How you doing? This is Guru Talk. Hello.
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 hi.
Can
Hello?
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Moody calling from Kansas City.
Moody.
Booty.
Hey.
She was on
Hey,
the ship with me.
Santiago. I just wanted to say I miss seeing you and your wetsuit on the boat.
My
Sexy
what?
Santiago.
You said you miss what?
I miss seeing you in the wetsuit on the boat.
wetsuit.
Yeah.
The wetsuit.
You was in the wetsuit. Yo, Moody.
Moody, how you look, girl?
Moody.
You was a boat boo?
Moody, were you a boat buoy before?
No, I don't know what that is either. I don't know what. I mean, he said he was going to tell it off camera, but I don't know what that is.
Thank you, Moody.
guess
I
didn't hang
appreciate
around long
that.
enough
Keep
for
it
that.
alive. I feel you, girl. Stick to the
Moody, hey, Moody, we go back, Moody. We go way
I
back.
know. I said, look at Santiago. I gotta call in and say that.
So listen, look at Mike Santiago. You think he still look good in the wetsuit?
He's still sexy Santiago. Sit and wait for him to come out in his wetsuit. We used to sit on the hangar bay and wait for the star swimmers to come through, and that was Santiago walking through in his wetsuit.
His wetsuit with the print. With the print.
Moody.
Yo,
Moody, don't say no more. Moody,
try to get us a picture of this.
Send us a picture.
Send us a photo.
Yo, Moody, I think you wanted to be Santiago's boat buoy.
I mean, you know, who didn't want to see it?
Woo! My
Mike,
man Santiago.
damn.
Hey, Moody, I totally appreciate it, though. Thank you.
Yeah, never call him, Moody.
I
Right.
miss you. Thank you for the call, though. I miss you guys.
No
Yeah.
problem. Good luck with your show.
Take care,
Love is
love.
love.
Thank you.
Yo,
What she
you wanted
said,
to
Maggie
be a
said-
boat buoy.
We gotta
You
wrap
guys
this up,
already know what
brothers.
happens on the ship, midgets.
Whatever happens on the ship stays on the ship. Clearly,
Yeah.
Midgets alone.
Brothers, we gotta wrap this
we gotta
up.
wrap this up. So,
All right, so go ahead, O.
Yo, listen, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, support the islands that have been affected by these hurricanes. Mexico has also been affected. Apparently by our commander-in-chief, you know, Florida and Texas are doing great, so fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Chill.
damn,
Don't say that, man.
damn.
Nah, on some real shit,
Hey,
but
hey, listen, he-
support,
meant it that way.
support. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's people out there that are really in need. People committing suicide, and
It's
you know what
very
I'm saying?
serious out
I know
there.
Mark Anthony and J Lo. They got a movement. It's called Somos Una Voz, and you know maybe y'all should look into that and maybe try to help out that way.
Oh, please, just to piggyback nephew.
He's
Please.
speaking to the mic, man.
Just to piggyback nephew, please send some love out there to PR, really, because our government is not on it like they should. They're taking their time for whatever reason, for whatever political loop, whatever this, that, and the third. But we can definitely take challenge and make this happen. Let's do more. Let's definitely step up for the islands. All right? Thank you. And thank you for the support.
I'm gonna piggyback a little bit, but I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. Listen, we all have families to some extent that's been affected by it. I think we see the videos, the images on social media. You know, try to help out however you can and support. And as for the show, listen, we're on our 10th show.
Yeah.
Hard to believe we made it this far. We came back to the living room.
Came back to the living room.
Yeah.
We came back to the living room. We
Where it all started.
We
I'm gonna
appreciate
be
all the
honest, too,
support, all the love
yeah.
that we get. Keep the questions coming in. We try to answer them on daily basis, but it's been fun and we enjoy it.
Yeah, and definitely, man. I just want to just piggyback on everything. Like, thank you for the support. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for tuning in, watching. Thank you for your questions. We really appreciate your questions. And listen, we're humans. Like, let's just live up to who we are and respect humanity, and let's support humans. That's it. Like, let's do our best to support each other. All the tragedies going on in the world.
All I got to say is pretty much reiterating what I said and kind of echoing the voice of my brothers up here. Puerto Rico needs us, and I think that if you're in the position to give, then please go out there and give and do whatever you can to help. Again, look up some of these places, some of these donation things, and just try to do as much as you can for the island. You know, they really need us right now, and that's all I can pretty much do is continue to urge everyone to go out there and support. As for the show, it is our 10th episode. I want to thank everybody that's watching the show. I want to thank everyone that has shared the show, everyone that has been out there. I have maybe one more show before I probably may miss a couple of weeks in a row. But, you know, as you can see, my brothers here, they got this. And, again, I want to tell you, continue to support us, continue to promote this. And the sky's the limit for us. But we can't get there without your help. So, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you all. God bless Puerto Rico. God bless Florida. God bless Mexico. We love y'all. Thank you.
Peace.
Easy.
Share this. Share all of this. Share this like if it was a bag of Doritos.